Okay, so I want to share my first impression of Apple Watch Ultra that I just checked in the Apple Store. They are 49 millimeter. They're a lot bigger than the 8 series, which are 45 millimeter, and then the SC series are 44 millimeters. So the one that was available in the Apple Store was this one, which was the ocean band yellow color, and also they had the Alpine loops available as well. So they had this one available, which is the green Alpine loop, uh, and then they did not have these available, the one with the trail loop, but then they also had the yellow one available with the ocean loop. So I did try them, both of them, this one and this one. I really like this one actually, and they did, feel really big, and that means that everything on the display was really big. I was kind of surprised that there is this button, and then there is another button on this side, and then there is this orange button. So really, you have three buttons that you can work with. So that's a lot of button in the Ultra Watch. And also you get this special wayfinder screen, which is very nice. And the one thing that I kind of noted was that everything was so big on the watch, and I really like the big watch because it felt like you're wearing a watch. So with the smaller one, they are smaller. They weigh less. So with this one, it felt like you are wearing a watch. And I think that it shouldn't be a problem wearing it for the night if you are using it for tracking your sleep, because it's just a bigger screen that you get used to. And For me, I did like this yellow loop, the ocean loop, better, and the reason is that it actually has this buckle that locks in. And also this one it also goes in the second loop as well, so it kind of works really well. It's something that I'm used to in previous watches. So this does come in a single band, which is the loop size is one size, the band size is one size, and it fits 130 to 200 millimeter. So my wrist is 180 millimeter, which is medium or smaller. So for me, this particular band, the second one, it would fit right in here. It would just pass in here, but it didn't go that much deep. So this is about, for this one, I would say that this is about 170 millimeter wrist, so the one that you're seeing in this one. So yes, the problem that I saw with this band, which I tried as well, let me show that to you, which is this one, the Alpine loop band, because the buckles in this case, let me show that to you. The buckle, I mean, this is kind of really, you have to really put that in, and if you, didn't lock this in the right hole, then it's going to be loose. So it may need a couple of efforts to just lock that in, the right size. So for me, I did not like this loop, and for me, I think the ocean band kind of worked better. Maybe that was the first band that I tried, but I didn't get to try this trail loop, which seems to be a lot more comfortable. But then I don't like these colored bands in it. I prefer a single color over these, and maybe you can actually get another band with that. But the thing is that these bands are expensive, and then the other bands are cheaper. So I think you have to go with the band that actually come with the Ultra. So I really liked it. I think that the extra 36-hour battery is going to be a huge plus, and just everything is bigger on the screen, which is really stands out. Plus, it has 2000 net brightness, which is great. And One thing that I also noticed was that the flat screen, and actually it looked a lot cleaner, and I was kind of into it. I was kind of immediately bought into it actually. So I was kind of more into the older design with a curved glass, but this one comes with a flat glass, and for some reason I like it better. I probably am going to go for one. I just have to select the right band. So this one I did like, but then it's just gonna be too conspicuous, maybe not the best suited for work. This one is probably it's gonna be on the decent side. Yeah. So I'm really thinking about buying one, and I think these are great watches. And also, I tried speakers. So this one also has a decibel meter. So when I was in the Apple store, I think so. I turn on the decibel meter, and it measured in 60, 63, or 67, and there was a info at the bottom that this level of sound will not going to hurt your ears if you listen for a longer duration. Obviously there was a lot of people talking and stuff, so that's why where these dBs were. And I did not get to try that alarm, but I did record, and I could actually listen to my recording, so that worked well. And also, if you click on this button and you give it instructions like where I am or find nearby restaurants, so it actually could hear me even with all that noise. So that was good as well. Really, I think that it's going to be a great watch for outdoors. Maybe not so much for formal wear, but definitely I think that the feature that I'm actually buying it for is basically the cellular function, and especially when you're going to shopping maybe, and you don't want to carry your phone all the time with you, or maybe you're just going for a walk, or hiking. And sometimes you just want to, because if you're running, it's not nice to just carry that big phone with you and run with the phone, because it's just going to juggle in your pants and the pockets. So I would just prefer to have a cellular watch, and then I can do all my activities. So that's kind of, for me, that's kind of the main thing why I'm going for Apple Watch. I am not impressed with 2 days batteries or 1 day battery. That's the biggest turn off for me. I don't think that that's a selling point from Apple, but just the integration with the Apple iPhone and the feature it has. So yes, I think I'm going to go for the Ultra. I was thinking over whether to go for the 8 series or even the SE series, because really the feature that I'm looking for is the cellular functionality. And I have to try these bands. I heard that these are a lot more comfortable, but I don't know if they suit it better, because this watch is, as you can see, it's a lot thicker, and a narrow band would not fit with it. So in here you see this loop. That's the reason, because they want to make it a little bit thicker. Yeah, I think it's a great watch, and the price is right also. So definitely I will most likely go for one, maybe this color, maybe this color. And it does come with one band, I believe, so one size band. So I hope you like my review, and maybe once I get it, I'll post another review about the Ultra Watch. Thank you for watching.